Hey guys, this is Billy from AdultCello.com, and today I have my top 4 tips for how to really get the most out of your next performance. Okay? These are tried and tested by me, and I live by them. Alright, tip number 1, do not get any sleep the night before your big performance. The thing is, what I found in my experience is that if I have a good night's sleep, I actually get really anxious because I'm so well rested that I have the energy to freak out about what I'm about to do. So what I tried once was pulling an all-nighter. It worked great. I don't even remember the performance. So I've just been doing that ever since. Tip number 1, don't sleep at all. You'll get through it fine. Tip number 2 is to eat a terrible meal right before you go on stage. So when I talk about a terrible meal, part of it is nutrition. I'm looking for poor quality nutrition, but really what I want is something kind of very oily and very greasy. And what I found is that if I'm focused on the horrible stomach ache I have, right, as I'm on stage, and the fact that, I might need a bathroom soon, that really helps me take my mind off the fact that I'm about to perform. So I just found it much easier to stuff my face with something awful, and then that's what I'm worried about when I'm on stage. Pretty easy. Tip number 3 is to make sure you're under-rehearsed, okay? There comes a time in the learning process where you start to feel almost too comfortable with the notes and the flow of the music. And I feel like at that point, at least for me personally, it starts to feel very canned and sort of premeditated. So what I try to do is take at least one section of a bigger piece, like a sonata. I'll take a whole section of a movement, at least 45 seconds long, and just not look at it until the day of the concert. Maybe run it once in the morning, but that at most. I just want it to be completely fresh. It creates a really authentic moment because I'm truly experiencing the music with the audience. And for me, it's the first time. Maybe for them, it's the first time they've ever heard the piece. So that way we can share this first time together. And I think that brings me even closer to the audience that way. And my 4th tip is, if you follow any of this advice, schedule that concert for today, which is April Fool's. Please don't do any of that stuff. Just thought I would have a little bit of fun, and in my head, I was picturing all the people watching and subscribed, just watching your faces as you heard this absolutely horrible advice. So that was all in jest. Thank you so much for all your support and comments. I'm really enjoying this channel, and I really feel like I'm getting a close connection with all of you guys. I hope I haven't just destroyed that connection. It was April Fool's. See you next week.